Falcon and the Winter Soldier drops on Disney Plus on March 19th. It's a story of two friends who are only friends because they have the same best friend. But are they friends? How do you even know? Maybe you're just acquaintances, buddies. With over 8 dozen characters in 22 movies, it's tough to tell who's who in the MCU. Here's everything I think you might need to know before you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Flashback to the 1940s, where we meet James Buchanan Bonds. We're just gonna call him Bucky. He's a handsome World War II gentleman whose BFF is a scrawny nerd named Steve Rogers. Well, Steve gets a little pump up from the blue cube that the evil super secret science Nazis have been trying to use as a secret weapon. Bucky and Steve team up when he's big and strong over in Europe, and they fight the Nazis with their fists and the punches. Huzzah! Iron Man's dad makes Cap a cool shield made out of Wakandan vibranium, and you can throw it like a frisbee. It's neato. On one of the missions, Bucky tumbles to his death in the Alps. R.I.P. Bucky. Wink. Cap stops the Nazis from bombing America. He has to crash the ship into the ice. He says a tear-filled goodbye to his #1 gal, Peggy Carter. Only to wake up in modern times fresh as a daisy. After he's unfrozen, Captain America goes on to fight with the Avengers and defeat the space aliens from destroying the Earth. And he's like, I need work. So he keeps on doing his job, working with Nick Fury and fighting crime. In his free time, he likes to watch movies and jog. And it's there while jogging on the National Mall that he meets his new BFF, Air Force vet Sam Wilson. It's a real cutie meet cute. On your left. On your left, on your left. Oh, Sam, you can't outrun Captain America. But after it turns out S.H.I.E.L.D. has been infiltrated by the secret super psycho Nazis from the previous movie, Cap's on the lam. And who does he turn to? None other than Sam. So it turns out Sam wasn't just in the Air Force, he was part of a special task force that had wings. Cap and his flying buddy Sam are on a mission to stop these bad old Hydra buddies. Along with them is a young undercover spy named Agent 13. But while they're fighting these crazy Nazis, suddenly there's this long-haired dude with a cool metal arm, who turns out to be none other than Bucky. Brainwashed by the Nazis, man. But Sam, Agent 13, the Black Widow will take down those Nazi buttholes. And Cap punches the memories right back into Bucky. I was your friend! Bum, bum. I remember almost. So later in Captain America Civil War, a nefarious Sokovian agent known as Helmut Zemo, he's up to no good trying to get the Avengers to kill each other. So one of the things he does is he implicates Bucky in a terrorist bombing, which happens to kill King T'Chaka of Wakanda. So now the Black Panther, Iron Man, and all these people are chasing after Bucky trying to hunt him down. And Cap's like, I don't think my friend would do that. Great judge of character. I'm Captain America. So Cap and Sam fight for Bucky's innocence. Along the way, they get a little help from Agent 13, who happens to be the niece of Peggy Carter. Okay, so she's her niece. So what does Cap do? He kisses her. That thing that's totally normal where you kiss your crush's niece. He was born in the 1920s. A lot more people kissed a lot of cousins back then. So Bucky and a bunch of other Avengers fight. It's like at an airport, and the entire time Sam and Bucky are bickering. Whoa, these two. He literally says, I hate you. So then Helmut Zemo shows Iron Man a tape of Bucky when he was brainwashed, murdering Iron Man's parents. Tough thing to come back from for Bucky. Obviously, a little bit of an embarrassment for Captain America, and Iron Man tries to kill them both. In his defense, Bucky murdered his parents. I think you get at least one fair shot at somebody after that. And the Avengers break up, and Iron Man rips off Bucky's arm, and Bucky and Captain America go on the lam. He's forgiven by T'Challa, and he's allowed to recuperate in Wakanda. That brings us to Infinity War. Thanos has come to Earth, and he is serious about getting those gemstones. So our heroes hide out in Wakanda because it's probably the safest place on Earth for an alien invasion. Not when you're fighting the old Thany boy. Oh, Thany boy, the pipes are calling. The heroes are not enough to stop Thanos from snapping his fingers and dusting everybody, including Bucky and Sam. That brings us to Avengers Endgame. Our Avengers figure out time travel, they steal all the Infinity Stones from the past and promise to return them, and they undo Thanos' damage and bring all the heroes back. So Captain America, right? He's proven he's such a good judge of character that he can wield Mew Mew. He's fighting Thanos, and it's like not going great because Thanos has an army and he's super strong. Cap's trying, but it's just like not happening. But you know what? We're talking about Captain America. He can do this all day. Thanos is about to cap. What's that? On your left. Sam comes flying out of a Doctor Strange portal. And there everybody is, and they got the guns and the explosion. It's a big superhero battle. Bow, 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 bow. Good guys win. So after this big, huge battle, our heroes trust Captain America to bring the various stones and Mew Mew back to where these things belong. So he steps into his little time jumpy, and they're like, okay, cool, so we'll like see you in 2 seconds then. But then they don't see Captain America in 2 seconds. What do they see? Old dude sitting on a bench. And it's Steve Rogers. Clean, fancy new shield sitting there, and he hands it to Sam, and he asks him how it feels. Sam says like it belongs to someone else. Captain America says it doesn't. Which brings us to Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Does that shield belong to Sam? What's Bucky's place in the world? Because everybody thinks he's an assassin or a crazy brainwashed Nazi. What's Agent 13 up to? I read it's something wacky. Helmut Zemo, cool new mask. Bet there's gonna be some punching in this one. And I'm guessing fewer Malcolm in the Middle references than WandaVision. If you like this video, feel free to leave a comment below or give me a phone call and say, hey, I like your video. If you didn't like it, it was free. I'll give you your money back.